This video will show you how to log into your residence account, complete your to-do list, and navigate your account. So to log in for the first time, copy the link you received in the email entitled Create My Password. In this screen, you should enter and confirm a password. It should be a strong password with uppercase and lowercase letters and at least one number. This link is valid for one use only in order to create your password, and it is not the actual link to your residence account. Hit submit and you'll be brought to the portal link page. Please note this is the link you should use to log in each time, and it was sent to you separately in the confirmation of booking email. So once you've created your password, this is the link you should use. You will have the option to change to biometric login if you wish, but to start with, you need to log in using your password. Use the email address you've registered when booking your room, the password you just created using the Create My Password link, and then click Login. If you have difficulties, you can request a forgot password link be sent to the registered email address on your residence account. Enter the email address here and hit Send Email. Please note that all email addresses will be changed to your Maynooth University or SPPU email address once term commences. So if you're not receiving the email with the link to reset your password, it may be that you need to use your university email rather than a personal one. When you first log into your residence portal, you will see a summary screen that gives you information on your booking. You can expand this out and you can see your start date, the room you've booked, and your check-in slot if you've booked it. You haven't yet. We're going to show you how to do that now in a minute. At all times, you can access the help section up in the top right-hand side of the portal, and there are some other details and settings here. So as I mentioned, you have a to-do list, and this is where you go to complete that to-do list, and then you will then have access to your menu in full. So you can see there are a number of tasks you have to complete, and until they're completed, you can't proceed. You can also see that you can always, these items at the bottom will always be available to you. So for example, you can always make a payment. So the first thing you need to do is fill in your address. Enter your address. Please note it should be your home or current address, i.e. not the campus address that you've booked, and you can copy this address for your correspondence address. We would not advise filling in the billing address, as this will be dependent on the owner of the card used for payment and therefore may change if you're, for example, using a parent's card to make a payment. Hit save and you'll now be able to move on to your license to reside. The first thing that you're required to do is save a copy of your e-signature. This will be saved so you can use it wherever you're requested to sign a form, for example here on your license to reside. So you need to check the dates on the license to make sure that they're correct, that your information is correct, and that the room is as you've booked. You then need to read carefully through all the terms and conditions, as this is a legal document. When you get to the bottom and you're happy that you agree with all the terms and conditions, you first need to click on your signature, this red box, and this will add your signature, and you then tick to say that you've read and agreed to the terms and conditions. You can now hit save, and then your license to reside will be available to you on your account to view whenever you need it. The next item on your to-do list is to upload a photo. Upload a passport-style photo, i.e. a photo that shows your face in full, making sure there are no other people in the photo and that it is a clear image of your face. You'll be able to pick a photo from a photo saved in your gallery. Once you've uploaded it, you'll see that it appears here on the upper right-hand side of your account. Often we see images that are too large, they're just a portion of the face, or they're a blur because they're too zoomed in. So just check it here and make sure that it's correct. Because when you've completed the rest of your to-do list, you can change the photo if you need to. But if the photo isn't a clear photo of your face and shoulders, like a passport photo, your key will not be issued. The next item on your to-do list is your arrival date. You need to pick a check-in slot for your arrival. So you can pick the date and time that you would like to arrive, and this may be dependent on your orientation schedule or the availability of transport to Maynooth. Please also note it may not be turned on if you book in advance of the start of the licence. It's usually available approximately 4 weeks prior to arrival. So you pick the date and the time that suits you best and you hit save. You can reference this on the main menu when we finish the to-do list, and if your circumstances change and you need to change it and go in and pick a new date, you can do this when you're in your full menu. The final item on your to-do list is your online induction. This gives you a lot of information about arriving to residences and about living on campus. There are 5 pages that you need to read down through and read carefully. Each page you need to hit I agree with the terms above and next, and then so on and so forth. Please note your screen size may mean that this button isn't shown, so you might need to adjust those settings if you can't see the next and save button. Again, make sure you've read through it because you're agreeing to all these terms and conditions. So it's important that you've read them and that you understand them. They show you things about your post and where your postal address is available, how to do laundry, how to log maintenance, and so on and so forth. So it's important that you go through all this. Once you've done all 5 pages, you can then click Save. You'll see now you have access to your full menu. You can see your details on your booking, you can see your email history, you can see the arrival date that you've booked and change it if you wish. Again, in here you have your details. You could change your photo if you wanted to. You have a copy of your license to reside, your screen for your finances where you can make a payment or view your statement and print your receipts. And then here we have the most important section, which is probably up here in your help section, because this gives you all the forms that you might need in order to get through to us with some details. For example, if you want to change some of your data, you'd send us a data amendment form. You have a form to register your mobile phone, forms on how to log maintenance and the link on to do so, and maps and information on how to get to Maynooth.